Hello, I'm Ninja Den. Glad to be here. I'd like to clarify some misunderstandings regarding the finger weaving that I've had comments lately on the YouTube channel. First of all, with the fingers, you got to realize that you have 5 fingers in each hand, right? And we have 5 elements in the universe, which is earth, right? Water, fire, wind, and void, right? So when you think about that, each one is represented by each finger, okay? No matter how, people look at it, how they interpret this as magic or anything like this, it has nothing to do with that. It's directing energy, it's moving energy, and you're actually manipulating energy that's already there in the universe. But this knowledge is kind of like secret. A lot of people don't know it. I come across it, basically it was, through extrasensory means I come across this. And also I believe that I've lived before as a ninja. I am not a master, or in this life I'm not a master, but the knowledge that I have is incredible compared to the average layman when it comes to ninjutsu and the meaning behind it. Basically, ninjutsu is more spiritual, mental than physical. Physical is just the outlet, okay? So what I'm trying to say is ninjutsu is directed by the spiritual and the mental. It's a projection, right? If you don't have your spiritual and your mental balanced or in sync or in order, whatever you want to call it, then your physical is going to be messed up, right? So you need to have your spiritual and your mental all in order, and that way you can direct the kundalini, which is actually the energy of the universe. It's powerful, but if you don't know how to use it, you can mess up terribly. Not just mess up, you can hurt yourself or hurt somebody else unintentionally, or you can cause a lot of trouble for yourself. You can attract a lot of negative energy. So what we want to do is we want to purge that negative energy by using the kundalini in a controlled way through the mind, the infinite mind. In Japanese, this is called furushin. Okay? Furushin is the unmovable, unconquerable mind, and it's infinite. And one thing for sure is the mind survives the body, and you got to know that. The body wastes away, but the mind will survive the body. So the mind is more important than the body. You got to get your mind right, get your mindset right, and then you have your outlet, which is the physical, right? The physical manifestation. Okay? So, first of all, what I want to tell you is this here, this is Earth, right? Okay? Earth, you have your left and your right, so you have balance. In nature, there's balance. There has to be balance. So, when you put these two together, right, you have a balance. Okay? Same with, you have water. You put these two together, you have balance. You put these two together, you have balance. Okay? This is wind, or it's the force within us to move us, right? Oxygen, air. If we didn't have air, we'd be dead, because we need to be oxygenated, right? Okay, so having said that, what is the next one? The next one is there's earth, right? There's water, there's wind, there's fire. You see, fire is really important too, because fire is is the balance of water, right? You don't have too much water, you don't have too much fire, you have a balance, right? Lastly is void. Void makes this, okay? Void makes this happen, okay? Expanse, infinite expanse, right? Void, space. Okay, having said that, hopefully you guys are understanding that I don't claim to be a master, but I tell you that I have been on the path for 9 years now, and I do realize that when you have your mind right and the spiritual and mental synced, right, the physical is easy. It's so easy. It's like a cakewalk. It's like a walk in the park. But if you don't have your mind right, you're going to be blocked all the time, especially when you're physical, in your physical movements, the movements that I can't even say that ninjutsu is a martial arts. It's not a martial arts. It's actually a way of life. It's moving the energy, directing the energy, having control of energy, and stealing away when somebody tries to take that energy from you or hurt you with it, right? You're stealing away. So the ninjutsu is stealing away somebody else's power, right? So in other martial arts, you have blocks and stuff like that. In ninjutsu, there's really no blocks. It's like taking the power away from somebody that's trying to abuse it on you, right? So that's what ninjutsu is all about, okay? So hopefully I made that clear, and look forward to some future videos of mine. This is Ninja Den. Good night.